Hi friends, I'm Prairie Vintage. My name's Linda. I'm an energy intuitive reader here on YouTube, and I use spirit, my intuition, the tarot, the oracle cards in order to communicate energy frequencies to you guys. Most amazing viewers, if you're new to this channel, welcome. I sure hope you stay and return for other readings and that this reading resonates for you. If you're returning, I am so blessed, so grateful to have you here today, and I'd like to thank you so much for supporting this channel. We have a pick a card reading today. We're looking at the person who is thinking about you the most. So energetically, who has you on their mind? And what exactly is this person thinking? What do they want? Why are they thinking of you the most here? And hopefully this is something that you can resonate with by telling who this person is. So we'll tap into who they are, and then we'll look at why it is that they're thinking of you. And sometimes you tap into your own energy, or energies are crisscrossed. I can't tell whose energy is what. I'm just reading energy. So if it sounds predominantly like your energy, then you can swap roles, or you can go check out another pile. Take it into context to your situation. Okay, it's just energy. So 3 options. Option 1 is this rose air freshener. I'll hold it up so you guys can see. Rose. Option number 2 is this peacock. Plastic peacock. And option number 3 is this beautiful pine cone that I picked at the park. All right, beautiful pine cone. So 3 options, 1, 2, 3. You cannot pick the wrong one. All right, so use your intuition. If it doesn't feel right, then just go to another pile. All right, so I'll leave the video running for a little bit, and then I will put the timestamp in the description box and in the pinned comment below. It will take you directly to your pick, and I will see you there. Hello, my most amazing, gorgeous pile 1. You guys picked the rose air freshener. I can still smell the scent on this double-sided rose. Absolutely beautiful. Let's get into who has you on their mind, who's thinking of you the most energetically right here, right now, and why do they have you on their mind? What is it that they want, or what is it exactly that they're thinking? So if this person sounds like someone you know, then this is your pile. Okay, if this person sounds like you, then it could still be your pile. We don't know what we're going to see on the back end, but if you resonate with this being an energy that's familiar to you, then this is the person, okay? Now, there could be multiple piles that speak to you. You could resonate with all 3. You can resonate with none. That's going to be up to you and your intuition. So use your intuition, what you see, feel, or hear, to determine whether the pile is for you or not. And crisscross energies as you see fit. I've not looked at these. We will lay all these cards, take a look at who this person is and what exactly it is that they're thinking about when they have you on their mind. So we have the snow goose. It says, snow geese spend the summer on the Arctic tundra. They nest in huge colonies that can include several thousand couples. As winter approaches, when the young have learned how to fly, they migrate to milder regions in the southern United States and Mexico. In flight, they often adopt the characteristic V formation to save their energy. Interesting. It doesn't look anything like the geese we have up here in Canada. I'd much rather see these beautiful geese than the ones we have, and we have lots of snow up here. So I guess this is higher up. All right, so sounds like the geese that we do have here, though. Same thing, they fly in a V, and they are always in groups. All right, so Vesta. After Ceres, Vesta is the 2nd largest asteroid in the main belt between the orbits of Mars and Jupiter, and the only one that is brilliant enough to be visible from Earth. In 2011, the Dawn space probe approached it and provided superb pictures that clearly show the crater fields. Then it went to Ceres for further explorations. 19 minutes distance from the sun. Okay. Discovery 1807. All right. Let's keep going. We have the beaver will gift you with the power to work. Feeling earth energy and air energy coming through here. So we have Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. We have the Starborn with the number 3. We have the wormhole. Let's put that over here. We have E equals MC squared with the relativity. Einstein's theory of relativity. We have optical doubles. Optical doubles. Okay, we have the tapir. We have the otter. So we have more water, and I'm also getting earth here. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and then again, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. So we almost have all the signs. I'm not seeing any fire yet. I'm feeling a little bit of fire from the Starborn. A little bit of Leo energy coming through. Okay. We have Mobius with the Ouroboros, or I guess this would be a version of it with it looks like a dragon eating its own tail. And then we have the skeleton here with the, it looks like a Grim Reaper. So Scorpio energy coming through here. Okay, Mobius. We have choice. Some Aquarius energy coming through. We have the dancer, number 8. Look at that. It says you must feel free to express yourself if you want to live a truly authentic life of quality and meaning. Our soul's dance is unending. Beautiful. Look how free she looks. I'm getting more Aquarius energy from this. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. The gambler, loss and risks. I'm feeling more Aquarius energy here. I've been getting a lot of Aquarius energy. Maybe I have a new subscriber that's Aquarius. I've never had so much Aquarius coming through here. So if you're Aquarius, you know who you are. I've been tapping in lately. So we see all 4 suits here. It's giving me Magician. I'm feeling Virgo and Gemini energy, Mercury energy coming from this. Obviously Fool energy, which is Aquarius energy as well. But manifestation. All the elements coming together, making something happen. Okay, the gambler, loss and risks. I'm going to put that here. We have lead with the black and white, yin yang, number 20, or the number 2, which is all about choices. It's also duality and about balance. And that would make sense with the 2 here, the black and the white. The 2. Okie dokie. And we have the sparks of light, and this is number 46. Could be a significant number. Also reduced to 10, and 10 is all about completion, end of cycles, transformation. Could also be the Wheel of Fortune, and could also represent the sun in the tarot reduced. So the Wheel of Fortune could be something fated, destined, lucky. And the sun is something beautiful, illuminated, spark of inspiration, joy, sparks of light. I'm getting Ace of Wands energy from this one. Okay, let's make a little bit more space. So we have 22, so the number 2 coming out again. And it says love potion. Okay, so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy coming through. Also the number 4 with the 22, and that's all about foundations and structure. Yeah, stability. And it could even be about planning. Okay, so we have the dilettante. Dilettante, and it says light attributes. Delights in the arts without having to be a professional. Alerts you to the danger of becoming superficial in your pursuits. The shadow attribute, pretension to much deeper knowledge than you actually, pretension to much deeper knowledge than you actually possess. Okay. And we have Samaritan. Light attribute refines your capacity to help those you would prefer to ignore. And the shadow attribute, exacting appreciation and recognition for the help you offer. Okay, and we have Healing Heart. Healing from heartbreak. Freedom from toxic relationships or addiction. Okay, who is this person? I'm going to sit with this energy for a little bit because this is really mixed right now. I'm not getting one sort of predominant feeling, so it might take me a bit. So you can certainly skip ahead if you sat here for that layout. And once I'm ready to intuit who this is, hopefully we also get a little bit here of why they're thinking of you or why you're on their mind. And then we will pull the tarot to get the messaging in regards to why this person's thinking of you. Okay. We might also pull some charms actually to get a little bit of a deeper layer. We'll see. Okay. Okay. Pile one. So this energy of the person I'm picking up now, remember what I said, could be your energy. You might have to crisscross it, or you can go check out another pile if this is something you aren't resonating as anyone. Okay, so this is an interesting energy because this almost feels like somebody here who's quite elusive. Okay, like somebody here who might have been outputting an energy of something that you couldn't quite make sense of, or you couldn't quite know for sure who this person is on the inside here. So maybe they were just, they seem elusive. Maybe they just didn't allow you to get really closer to understand them or on a deeper level. I don't feel so much that this person was pretending to be someone they're not. Okay, like I don't feel they were wearing a mask, although I do feel as though they weren't allowing themselves to be available. Like this person just seemed to me like they were very difficult to understand on a deep level, and potentially it was because of their own inability to trust, or this person would kind of maybe come around periodically here. But I feel there's something about this person that keeps coming around, and they could be somebody who's left your life and come back and left your life and come back, or they go quiet for periods of time and then they come back. And sometimes this person isn't offering really anything except for being in your presence. And maybe this person seems like they're kind of curious about you, or you understand this person to be someone who's observing you, and you know that there's something more here to this person, or there's a reason why this person is sort of showing up in a way. And maybe this person seems to, like, you feel a connection here to this person, like there's something that this person wants to get off their chest, or there's something that this person is trying to do, but you're not sure what it is. I feel there is sort of a pull here to this person's energy, and I feel like for you it is very difficult for you to even get to spend time with this person, or to understand them, or even maybe have a conversation. I don't know that there's been a lot of deep conversations with this person. Okay, and if there has been, it's either cut short or it's still kind of elusive in some way. Like this person seems to me like someone who is instead of being really blocked or defensive, I feel like this person is just elusive and they are hard to be around, hard to get their attention. But then I feel like this person has some energy here that just will show up kind of when you're not expecting it or just out of the blue. This person seems like they'd be somebody who is pretty reliable, though, or someone who seems to be consistent in their inconsistent presence in some way. Like, from what you feel about this person, it seems like this person is either a hard worker or someone who has some sort of established thing going on. I am getting that this person is most likely like a family person or has like a community of people that they're involved with. So it wouldn't make sense, the sort of energy that they have around you. Like, I feel like you see this person or understand them in one energy, so you might observe them from a distance. I don't know, like maybe you're in their community, or maybe you have an experience witnessing them or observing them in their field or how they are or with their people or their family or their friends. And then when it comes to the connection or relationship or dynamic you guys have, this person seems to be different. It seems to be different here. I do feel like this person has a group of people. It could be friends, community, family, maybe their following, or maybe their support system, or their thing that they rely on here. I think this person is also maybe revered or celebrated for something they do. This could be somebody who has a very good skill, okay? They might be very good at playing a musical instrument. They might be very good at a sport. They might be very good at whatever sort of skill they have. I feel they have something here that a lot of people appreciate, and maybe that's what they're known for from their community, or is very apparent. This person has a skill. And so I feel like this person, there's only really two modes I feel, here from this person. It's either this person is kind of in your presence in a way, or I don't know, like if they're there, it's like maybe there's been no communication with this person, maybe. Yeah, like I feel like there's no communication. And like I said, this could be reversed. Like you could be, I don't know, like watching this person, like this person could be like, I don't know, like someone very famous, or someone like, they seem like they're kind of unreachable here because they're like a star, and maybe you see them with like a bunch of people, and, and this is you sort of just only being able to observe them and not connect. Yeah, so you can take that, but let's go back to what I was feeling. Like if this person does come around or is around your vicinity, I feel like there's something here that it doesn't. It's either like they're either just very elusive and you're seeing them from afar, or you don't hear from this person, and it's like interesting. And then all of a sudden there's this other side, which is like energetically invested, and you feel they're invested, and there's like more here, but I don't know. It seems really interesting, this energy here. It almost feels to me like, I don't know, like a student sitting in their professor's class here, watching their professor like deliver, to the class, and then just being okay, interesting, like being kind of mesmerized by the professor, and then I don't know, like being in the cafeteria with the professor and just like eating lunch with them and talking about, I don't know, like the lunch, but there's like more energy here than really the lunch we're talking about here. And then I don't know, then like next week, like the professor wants to eat lunch with you, and so you find it a little interesting, but it's like a repeat thing here, but it doesn't really explain why is the professor wanting to eat lunch with you. And okay, this is only an analogy, okay? I'm not endorsing any professor-student type relationship or any of that, but I don't know, it's something like this. Or we're watching, someone get on stage here, and they're like making people laugh, and they have their people that you see, and they're like communicating with them and you're just sort of observing here, but any interaction you have, it feels different, or like this person is connecting to you on a different level. This is gonna not be everyone's pile, okay? So I feel like this person is having to go through a spiritual awakening and a change in their life that's quite dramatic here. I feel like this person has lived in some sort of way that they've known themselves to be at the expense of stifling or pushing down a true way of them having to be. So I think every day this person is connecting to this ability to be free of who they are. I feel this person was and is probably still weighed down by their lifestyle or how they've been living, by how they have been having to maybe support their identity or their career or their who they've been identifying with. And so they've been in this sort of an energy, but I think until recently, and you could have very well sparked this person energetically with your presence, okay? To look at the other side of life here, like a complete polar opposite sort of energy than they've been sitting in. So they've been sparked into an understanding here that I don't think has ever crossed their mind of a different way, of a possible way. And the only way this person is able to tap into this is by feeling this awakened heart center that gets sparked by soul recognition. Like it feels spiritual, okay, and I do feel a lot of love in the heart space, and I feel like with this love potion, it's like under a spell. And I think this spell is to get this person to re-examine their stability, what they've built for themselves, what they're calling their life, and what they're committing to and what they're building for themselves, and seeing what is possible for them that connects spiritually, that is more than what they've seen here. And so this person sees this, and now they're like sitting with this understanding, with this new spark of seeing what they can't unsee for themselves for the future, that involves something different, something very much in a world that they couldn't possibly ever dream up of, that also exists for them. And I feel like life could have been quite boring for this person in some way, because I do feel as though everyone around them might seem to be, I don't know, like wearing the same energy, you know, like especially if this person is revered as someone who is the star, you know, or like people doubt over this person, or like treat them in a way like that's on a pedestal or above everyone else, and everyone else seems kind of like simpletons, or like, I was gonna say peasants. You know what I mean? Like everyone else is kind of lower tiered, and I don't feel as though this person treats them like they're lower tiered, but I just feel as though the energy of people around them would be one of this. And so to tap into your energy where it doesn't give off the same vibration as everyone else has intrigued this person, has made them stop in their tracks, has made them understand energy on a different level here of something that could be possible for them. And so I feel like this person is really really examining with very honest eyes who they are and what they've dedicated themselves to. And they have always felt like there was something more than just the service that they're providing to, again, humanity, or this thing that they've been doing here. You know, they say the thing, whatever their talent or their skill, their art. I feel they're providing a service, an art form, as something that people observe, and I think they're giving in this way. But I feel like maybe where there was a disconnect was, what is this person receiving from, for them, you know? Because I feel it's an output of energy, which is great, because when we output, it comes back to us tenfold. And this is the coming back now. It's like there's something more here to this person to attain for themselves that's going to rock their spiritual world here in a way that I feel has been something that's been missing. So I don't know, like maybe you really connect with this person's art or this person's expression, you know, if they express themselves through comedy or through music or through art or through writing. And maybe you've wrote to this person, or maybe you've had brief communications, or maybe you energetically understand something here, because I feel as though they understand something energetically, but I feel there is this big whole space of something that's in between that I can't quite put my finger on. And so with the two, I feel as though this person is at this stage here where they got to make a decision, you know, in their life. And I don't know how it ties into you so much, but I see their life being impacted by whatever this decision is, because they can continue down if they wanted to the same old, but I feel like them being awakened, them seeing something else now is a game changer. And now they can make decisions based on knowing this, making different decisions, making different choices. It's like they've been pulled into this understanding, but it would be a big decision, because I feel like this person isn't the type of person who can just all of a sudden the next day do something different, because I feel like they have captured some sort of community. So, I mean, this person isn't just your ordinary, I feel here, who could just all of a sudden say, yeah, I'm going to quit my job, you know, as a whatever, as a painter, and go. This is like, I don't know, being like a football player here, and then like being like well known, and all of a sudden anything you do is going to be public knowledge. So is it taking a big risk, or it's doing something that would be very open to all to see here? So this person obviously doesn't want to do something foolish for themselves, but also I don't know so much if this person is like, yeah, I feel like this person is going to have to overcome this, like, who cares what other people are kind of thinking here. But I guess it's a lot different when it's, you know, in public eye, or yeah, like they'd have a lot more to risk. There's a lot more riding on this, you know, although I think this person has everything that they really need here to tap into and live the physical life of the freedom that they are seeing spiritually. And whatever it is that you've triggered this person, you know, it might be a connection in which they've never experienced that they could pursue in some way, but that would mean a whole bunch of things in their life would be completely different, you know. But spirit showing that this person does have everything here, and that the universe is aligning here with things that would need to take place. But the biggest thing here is, what would this person have to risk, and what are they seeing as a loss in order to have the biggest gain? Are they thinking in a Four of Pentacles, what do they have to let go of? Or are they open-hearted, have their heart space opened up fully, unconditionally? So I feel like this person is under a spell, because I think they can't just let this go. This awakening, this understanding, this realization, this thing, you know, that I feel you've triggered, or were the catalyst, or there's something about your energy here that's making this person think of what's going on here in their life, because of you. Now, I don't know that, again, this was, who's thinking of you the most or who has you on their mind the most right now. And this is the person who's come up. So energetically, if this person isn't really knowing you on a deep level of or I should say on a physical level of who you identify with, they know you on a soul level very deeply. And this is what's triggering this person on this recognition. And I am getting also from spirit that there's this, like, geese, they mate for life here, okay? Like, if their partner dies, they don't go and mate with another. They stay celibate forever. Like, geese stay together forever. I feel like there's this soul mate energy, this soul tie, soul bond energy, soul family energy from many, many lifetimes. I feel like you guys have been very connected here, okay? Like the two of you guys. And so this is like instant recognition. And I feel like both of you guys felt it. And maybe you observed it in the 3D or vice versa. But I feel like the energetic shockwave was equally as impactful for both of you guys. And I feel like there isn't a whole lot of things here that are able to make sense, because I think this and that are true in this instance. Okay, like this and that are true. Like things we might have believed and understood at one point and everything else might have seemed like it wasn't, is now both things are true. Two things could have possibilities where there were none. Like, I know this is kind of more speaking in vagalities, but this is kind of what's coming through. It's like a lot of energy, okay? So I'm trying to put into words energy, which is not the normal things. Energy sometimes cannot be communicated in human language. So I'm trying to use words to describe something here that's not really supposed to fit into words, okay? So this causes person lots of confusion in their life, having to sort through like what's going to end, and does everything have to end in their life or change and transform, and how do they become reborn? And I feel like they're going through a massive spiritual awakening here, okay, where all the identity gets stripped away and they're having to sort through, and at the same time there's this thing that they devoted themselves to and that they are very good at, the art, the singing, the dancing, the dancing, the communicating, the thing that they do, the service they give, and how do they go through one and support another is very difficult here. They're having to do multiple things, I feel. And I feel this person does do multiple things too, like it's not just one thing. Like, I don't know. I feel like this person, like, look how many arms this person has. She's cooking, she's planting, she's painting, she's reading. This person's very busy. I think the energy, why this is happening to is for this person to kind of slow down, to get this person back to earth, to bring them to the level of understanding of their soul, and the freeness of the soul, that they don't have to be in the 3D world, all of these things at all, to be who they are on the inside here, which it gives them a sense of freedom if they could tap into this without feeling like obligation. Freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. I feel like freedom from toxic lifestyle, and toxicity doesn't have to be like so negative in a way that's like abusive or like substance so much, but toxic could be overworking and not connecting to spirit because we're so enthralled in a lifestyle or so enthralled in something or keeping busy that we burn out, or at the expense of our heart, at the expense of our soul, at the expense of something deep and profound. And so spirit's saying, hey, like, pile one person, it's time for you to see what you've been either suppressing or just through an organic shift away out of this, that you've completely forgot a part of yourself. or that you've been either suppressing or just avoiding, or just have not yet been able to experience because of the way your life is. And it's time for you to develop this part of you that's been barren and unloved and untapped and not formed and very cold. There's this cold place here. Very cold, very dry, very lonely, very isolated part within this person that now has a little spark, having known you or having you triggered or been the catalyst here inside this person. And I'm seeing it's like a match because it's going to start to completely ignite. And at a certain point, it starts to overtake every other part of their life that they're going to have to eventually acknowledge and deal with. There is no more stalling or waiting, you know, although I do feel like this person is having to make certain decisions right now. But at a certain point, the universe takes over here, okay? And I'm getting free will here is just an illusion that the universe is in control. That we might have a perception here that we have control. And this is not the case, because our decisions are made on conditions and genetics, which have been given to us by the universe. So there's an appearance that we have a choice. Interesting, beautiful that I'm getting this. And I know some of you guys might not like that, but this is what Spirit's coming through with for this reading. Wow, okay, so we do see a little of why this person's thinking of you, but we're going to pull tarot because I want to see, like, do you even know this person? Like, I mean, maybe you see them. Do they see you? Like, they obviously feel you. It seems to me like this is difficult, like I said, energy to read here because I'm trying to put the energy into words. So I did promise some charms as well. I'm going to pull some tarot to see if we could see some more as to why is pile one's person, the person who has them the most on their mind, thinking of pile one? Like, why are they thinking of pile one? What is it that they want, or what is it that they're thinking about when it comes to pile one specifically? Thank you so much, Spirit. I am so blessed, so thankful for this beautiful message. Please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message for the greatest and highest good of pile one. And thank you so, so much, pile one, for allowing me to tap into your energy, the energy around you at this time. I'm so blessed, so thankful. Thank you so, so much for this beautiful reading. All right, we have the Page of Swords in reverse. Oh my goodness, yeah, this is like... Okay, let's just keep going. I'm going to put all the cards down first. Strength, Leo. We see the butterfly, transformation. And we have the Ace of Pentacles. Why is pile one's person thinking about them, pile one, the most? Queen of Cups spun around. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. And 10 of Pentacles in reverse, and 9 Swords in reverse, and 9 Cups, and I don't read bottom of the deck reverse, under that Knight of Wands. Okay. We'll pull charms in a bit. Hopefully I remember. So, this person, emotionally, I don't think this person's happy. Okay? Like, there's a part of them that's barren, that's cold. Like I said, it's heavy, it's dark, it's unattended to. And you would think because this person has all these people, or they're like loved for what they do and they're kind of adored, but it's almost like on this other level of like, it's not real and it's not tapped in and it seems disconnected. And so I feel this person, there's a part in their heart with that love potion, the heart chakra, the heart space that needs the emotional fulfillment. And I feel like this person's thinking now about long term, like we saw the stars, lots of Aquarius energy. And for me, the stars are talking about what our wishes are for the future, like a distant vision we have for self. And so this person's extrapolating their now life into the future and saying, if I extrapolate till later, like there's something missing within my heart space of emotional fulfillment that I haven't attained yet. And I want this for myself. Like this is emotional fulfillment, getting one's desires and wishes. Same with the stars, like our wishes for the future, you know? So I feel like this person has not been inspired for this. And so I feel like there's something coming through this person now getting inspired for this to attain what this is. Okay, now I don't feel as though you and this person, I don't know, like are talking or have communicated recently or have had any sort of communication. I feel like there's a lot of watching online or understanding of who this person is, but I feel like there's still an uncovering here. Look, two butterflies again. We are getting the two geese, now two butterflies. I think you and this person are both going through spiritual change, potentially a dark night of the soul, potentially going through massive life changes here into becoming your full self. And same with this person. And I feel like there's a lot of questions that still need to be asked, that this person is still having to go through the process. I think the transformation has not yet fully happened yet, although I feel it's well underway in some way. I feel like this person, yeah, has not yet opened their heart space. And I feel like potentially you're incapable right now of giving unconditionally to this person because either one, their heart isn't open to receive it yet, or because you're not in a position here to, yeah, like emotionally be available to this person, you know, on this 3D level here. So I feel like this is the space I was feeling, like this person wants love in the heart space. I feel potentially you want love in the heart space. I feel like there's a lot of unconditional love here that's untapped. Okay, and so Spirit's showing like this person is having to face fears within their life of things that they might not, sorry, my throat's getting tight chakra. Tight throat chakra. Say that really fast 4 times. Wow. Sorry guys, sometimes this happens when there's things that need to be said. I think there's needs to be communication between you and this person. That has not happened in regards to emotions and love, you know, like that's what hasn't talked about. So I feel like there's a lot of, I don't know if this is you or your person, like seeing them online or looking at pictures or snooping their social media or going to their events or something like this. And so I feel like this person is having to look at parts that are very scary to look at within self, that would require us to have courage, that would require us to act on. And sometimes we get too scared to act on it, so we hold back and we don't do what we feel we need to do because of needing to do more questions, more digging, more learning, more understanding of self. And I feel like this is showing why. I think this person can't manifest right here a new beginning for themselves until they deal with their now structure, their now community of people, their now established thing. You know, they might have a family set up, their community, this thing, this identity, this very thing in the practical world, in the 3D world, that gives them stability, gives them structure. It gives them the retirement plan. It gives them everything they kind of need. And this is usually when the spiritual awakening happens, when the universe says, what? You think you have everything you need and now you're going to coast? No, you have to now look. You have to now transform spiritually. You have to now address the parts within you that have been closed off, that have been avoided, that have been at the expense of you building some sort of empire. And now this attachment needs to go. This is just an illusion, okay? This is a 3D construct, a social construct of physical things, and that can come and go at any point because nothing lasts forever in this 3D world. The only thing that lasts forever is our spirit and our oneness to consciousness, to God, and unconditional love that's in the heart space. That's it. That energy is eternal. And so all of this doesn't really matter. And it's hard when, especially if this person's spent a lifetime or has a lifetime built up here of things, to detach. And that doesn't mean they have to completely just go, you know, give all their money away or like completely abandon all the people in their life. But anyone who's gone through the spiritual awakening knows it is detaching from things. And if we have to quit our job, if we have to leave our family, if we have to follow our heart's calling, sometimes it involves those things. Exactly. You know, getting out of whatever this is in order to actually manifest a new beginning in their life that's aligned with the authenticness that brings us the Nine of Cups. Lots of anxiety. This is my dark night of the soul. This person is going through a dark night of the soul, like, and in reverse here, I'm feeling it's very heavy here, okay? And the anxiety here is heavier than the actual deed itself, but it's heavy because I think this person and where they sort of sit. So why are they thinking of you? I think it's impacting their life so much. I think their life is going to come to a complete stop here in regards to how it's been progressing until they deal with what they need to deal with so that they could have success and find success to work with the universe, to integrate certain parts of themselves, their shadows, their fears, their ego, into who they are, so they understand themselves fully, so that they could be successful, so they could move in a balanced way and not just in one sort of area, but all areas that emotionally fulfill them. They're stuck right now, okay? 8 swords, yes, stuck in a mental prison because of the limiting thought. And the limiting thoughts can come from anything that we've heard at one point in time that we start to believe, that our mind says is true. We start to think we are restricted. We start to believe certain things about ourselves. And all of this is just a mind story. It's the filtration in which we've experienced our life or understood something. And the understanding is just coming from mind. It is not real. It is an illusion. There is no limitation. Everything exists already in abundance in this universe. We just have to meet its energetic vibration and match to bring it in. And so if we feel we cannot, do not, have not, are incapable of, or see a restriction or limitation, then we start to live in that way. But it's just a construct of the mind. So lots of ego death, lots of needing to examine our thoughts, examine what we believe. And I feel this is all kind of triggered because of knowing you. But I don't feel like this person is, I don't know, like, I still feel like I don't feel your energy. I just feel like this person is in knee deep in this whole thing here, okay? Like, wow, the only thing like I do feel here is you being this Queen of Cups. You being kind of on the outside of not allowing this unconditional love to, it's not that you're not allowing, but like it feels as though the universe isn't allowing you to unconditionally pour to this person in some way right now because of what they're having to go through. And I feel like once this person understands and puts a good sort of understanding to this and faces what they need to face and answers the call of the universe, and then I feel they can get all the love here that I feel you're wanting to pour. And I feel like this could be mirrored, like you're having to find what emotionally makes you happy, you know, and maybe your heart chakra is blocked here in a way, and maybe you could feel love for this person, but what sort of love do we feel, you know? And we need to question like what unconditional love is. So let's pull some charms to wrap this reading up in some way. I'm going to pull this book out and we're going to get charms. So Spirit, can we get a few charms here for beautiful pile 1? Okay. So we have the circus tent. I think this person's a performer. I really do. And this person's a performer, okay? And I feel as though maybe up until recently, this person just thinks, what's it all worth? You know, like, is it a game? Am I just for show? You know, and maybe what they do here is something that doesn't seem for them right now important, okay? And everything we do is important. Comedians are important. Janitors are important. Lawyers are important. Doctors are important. Like, everyone's important. Everyone brings something. Every wave in the ocean is important. It doesn't matter how small or how big, because it creates this beautiful moving ocean. So I feel like this person, dark night of the soul, they're saying, I think what they do is some sort of entertainment, singing, dancing, we saw dancer, art, and yeah, I'm not saying those things aren't important, but it's more like entertainment, and like the person's like, am I just for show? You know, like, also the tent is talking about temporary setup. So I feel like what they're going through is temporary here. It's a dark night of the soul. It's learning that they're not just for show, you know, that there's something behind all of the actions in the matrix world here that has meaning, and they have to connect to it. And sometimes when there's people around us that we can't connect to like that, we start to think like, what's it all worth? So I feel like you're connecting to this person on a level that's not so shallow or superficial that they're used to, you know, and maybe this person's been very transient from place to place, not finding the stability and the structure of the home. Like it's a tent lifestyle here with the circus. Treasure chest, and it's open. This is this, okay? This is the Ten of Pentacles with this treasure chest. I feel like this person is very blessed in a practical way. They might be very well off. They might have made a living for themselves. And I feel like they're needing to re-examine, what does material gain mean when it comes to their life, and sacrificing maybe emotional fulfillment. Having to find balance, because the Chariot's all about finding balance. And the Strength card's all about how do we move in ways that aren't limiting us, you know, being too held back maybe because of our financial world. So this is open. Not sure why it's open. Let's see if anything else comes through with that one. So I have, I love my cat. So interesting. Cats are all about, you know, an energy that is a little bit untrusting in some way, because they kind of want to do their own thing. And cats are not always affectionate. They could be a little temperamental, and they could like to roam and come back home. And I feel like this is, or this person could just like cats, but I feel like, and cats are feline, which for me is giving feminine energy, which they could be connecting to their feminine energy. But I feel the most thing I'm getting from this is the coming back home, you know, like this person's been temporarily on the road. Now you could take it literally or figuratively, like on the road of life, like show and tell and dog and pony show. And now they're tired and they want to come home. They want to come home. And I think home is finding that person they connect with, and that could certainly be you. The whale's tail. I can't say that together because my mouth doesn't move that way. The whale's tail. Mermaid tail, probably easier to say. This is giving me siren energy. Yeah, siren. So I feel like you've lured this person into some sort of what feels like a death trap, you know. It's not necessarily a death trap. It might feel like it's because this person's energetically now, their world, I feel, is upside down. But this is how spirit is guiding in this journey. You know, we can't unsee what we don't see. And it's like your energy's been pulling this person on this journey. A beautiful energy coming from you, like lots of love, lots of compassion, feminine energy I'm feeling here. Very innocent and very pure. So we have the cloud confusion. That's what we were seeing. Like with this card here, I was picking up a lot of confusion with the clouds, having to cut through it and identify, you know, what is just a material possession and what is actually something that I can be emotionally fulfilled with, and detach from my attachments that I at one point in time held very close because I was very attached to it. You know, this could be why this treasure chest is open, like releasing some of the attachments we had. We could be attached to anything. We could be attached to the fact that our identity is the performer. We could be attached to that I make a lot of money here. We could be attached to the thing that we built, the empire, the community of people, and causes lots of confusion because when we are in that sort of energy, it's a very much profound, sorry, not profound, what's the word? It's, I don't know what the word is. It's like heavy swings the cane. You know, like we have a very hard-hitting cane because we have a lot of presence in the field or in the 3D. And so then heavy swings the cane when we start to buck the system, when we start to question, when we start to be a little rebellious, when we start to do, and then there's confusion because we can't be under the radar, you know. And so everything that we once understood gets flipped on its side now. And that's what I was saying about this, and that could be true. You know, things that we used to believe here. I don't know which one it was. Something. The whole thing was giving me that energy. But the this and the that could be true. Like this one. And the this one. And the this one. So it's like This person was maybe very fixed on some idea or something, and understanding, again, like we all are in matrix thinking, you know, our mind tells us one thing. That's that Eight of Swords. We understand it. It's solid. It becomes the thing, and we could feel it, see it, and then we become understanding that that's what it is. But it's like, no, that's not what it is. There's a whole bunch of things we don't see that are also true. I don't know why I went off on that, but yeah, the clouds. So we have Snowflake. I feel like this person's very unique with Starborn. You know, they're a Starborn. They're like this very unique identity. I mean, we're all different. We're all like snowflakes here, but I feel like this person is seen in this 3D world as someone who is very rare, very different, very special. I feel like this person is really observed by a lot of people here, so it makes this journey, this transformation, a lot more different. You know, even your journey, I feel, is very, very different here with this person. It's very different. Like, I don't know, like people can't connect on it. It's so unique, it's so special, and I feel purity again. Like snow's pure. Like I feel your energy was coming through pure. I feel like your purity, your energy, your love is like really impacting this person. And so I'm getting the most here out of this whole reading from this, of what they're thinking of you. They feel like you're pure, and like your love is unconditional, and it's special, and it's like it can never be reproduced, and it's like regarded in such a way that you don't want it to ever go away, like ever melt, and stay like in this pure form state, and just observe it in awe. That's how you're feeling about you and your energy. Okay, your energy coming into their field is making them feel this way. And I'm also getting this person was in a cold place, you know, a lot of snow, and we got that with the geese. You know, snow geese spend the summer on the Arctic tundra. They nest in huge colonies that include several thousand couples. As winter approaches, when their young have learned to fly, they migrate to milder regions. So they don't like the cold, and they have to go where it's warm. I feel like this person's been in the cold. They have to go where it's warm. They have to go where they're emotionally fulfilled. They cannot no longer stay and performing in the cold at the expense of warming up. There's also something else that gave me cold here. This was giving me very cold energy, and there was another one here. Anyway, you get the point. So what do we have here? We have a little flower with a star. So the star energy, the Aquarius was coming through. You know what it is? I don't know. This person might not be an Aquarius per se. Why I've been feeling the Aquarius, and if you're tapped into my readings, I feel the star born. This person's a star. They're a star, you know, and they don't have to be like seen by like billions of people. A star in their world, like even if it's just your community, but it could be in the world. I don't know. This person could be a star, very well known, very much a star personality in the public eye. Okay, but I also feel like you guys are destined to go through this journey here, and this flower is giving me this new beginning, is giving me this birth. I feel like this person's being reborn into who they are, and it's very vulnerable, because flowers, when they're growing, they're little seedlings, and they need to be nurtured, and I feel like the universe is nurturing this person to grow. And their stardom is kind of, you know, one experience that might be getting in the way right now. Or how do they integrate with the Chariot, their stardom, their experience, into their new rebirth? And also, what is it they want long term? Their vision, their wishes, their hopes, of what they connect to on a heart level is needing to be nurtured. That's why they're thinking of you, because you're really impacting this person's world. Okay, like in a very profound way. This could be, again, a twin flame connection where the soul wake up, the catalyst in soul recognition, has caused this person to go through a dark night of the soul. That's what this is. Spiritual awakening, questioning everything, detaching from the material things, attachments. Okay, so beautiful pile one. This is a very beautiful reading. I hope this resonated. I'd love to know who this resonates for, because it's very interesting, and I will see you soon. Bye. Hello, my most beautiful pile number 2. You guys picked the peacock. Pile 2. Love peacocks. Love them so much. We're looking at the person who is thinking about you the most energetically, and why they have you on their mind. Like, what do they want? What are they thinking exactly? So this is going to energetically pull who has you the most on their mind. And this could be anyone at all. We don't know who we're going to see. So if you resonate with understanding who this person is, recognizing, I should say, who this person is, then the message is for you. Okay, if this sounds like you, then it could still be your pile, because I don't know what we're going to kind of see in the back end. But if it resonates as someone you understand in your life, then this message is for you, okay? You might have to crisscross energies. I might say it's you, and this might be the person, and I might say it's the person, it might be you. So just fit it into however the energy sits, although don't force anything to fit. And if it is not your message, then it's not your message, okay? So I have not looked at these. We're going to lay these cards out and see who this person is and why it is that they have you on their mind. We'll pull some tarot and some charms, if I remember, to get a little bit more in depth with the reasoning. Okay, so we have the addict. Light attribute helps you recognize and confront addictive behavior. Shadow attributes compromises integrity and honesty, allows an addictive pattern to have authority over your inner spirit. And we have trickster. Light attribute transcending convention, stuffiness, and predictable behavior. Shadow attribute manipulating others through duplicity. Okay. And we have the goat. The goat will help you to get a good reputation. I'm getting Capricorn energy. And I'm getting devil. And devil's more Capricorn, so heavy Capricorn. And I'm getting fool energy. And I'm also getting magician. So fool is Aquarius, and Mercury represents Virgo and Gemini. Lots of energy, but predominantly I'm feeling Capricorn. Heartbroken, deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, and mourning. We have Proxima Centauri, and it says the distance from sun is 4 light years. 4 years could be significant here. Discovery in 1915. The nearest star to the sun, Proxima Centauri, or Alpha Centauri C, is located in the Centaurus constellation. It is nevertheless very far from us. Its light takes more than 4 years to reach us. That is why it is said to be 4 light years away. It is a red dwarf star. Its mass and temperature are low, and it emits a dull red light. More red. Red for me is the devil energy. Okay, let's keep going. We have spotted handfish. Look at that fish. Gestation or hatching 50 days. Longevity 6 years. Okay. Found exclusively in Tasmania and Australia, this strange sea fish prefers to walk on 2 legs. Oh my goodness, it does have legs. Looks like kind of like a frog. On 2 legs on the seafloor rather than swim. On the sandy bottoms, it feeds on shrimps, worms, and small crustaceans that it attracts with a little lure found above its mouth. The spots that decorate its body are unique to each individual. Spotted handfish. Okay. And we have the shapeshifter with the number 15. 15 is the devil in the tarot, and shapeshifter is this trickster. How synchronistic this reading is becoming. We have eclipse. Interesting, because we just had the lunar eclipse. We're going into the solar eclipse on April 8th, if you're watching at the time of this posting. Okay, so eclipse is coming through significant. This is an overshadowing of something here. Eclipse. And we were feeling sun energy here, so it certainly could be the solar eclipse, okay? Something about solar eclipse. We have the aurora polaris. Aurora polaris. And we have the magnetic field. Little lightning in a magnetic field. Look at the black and the white. Yin yang. Dark lights. Getting duality. Getting masculine, feminine energies. Balance. We have the penguin. The black and white here coming through again. Penguin. Okay, penguins don't fly. Not all, anyway. And we have beaver, earth energy. Interesting, a beaver came out in pile number 1. If you were drawn to 1, we don't know if the energy, this feels completely different though for me so far, but you never know. Beaver, earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Okie dokie. Yeah, Capricorn, very strong. Okay, what do we have here now? We have the falcon. Look at that. So I am getting air energy coming through. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Falcon. We have romance with the intertwined arms. They look like snake skin. So this gives me kind of shedding or healing parts of ourself, and two people kind of doing the dance. Romance, love. Okay. We have the dreamer, 45, or the number 9. The moon in the distance here. Moon's all about emotions and femininity. It could be our fears and our subconscious energies now, because we see dreamer. I'm feeling more subconscious energies coming from here. So look at your day and night. Dreams for guidance, day and night. Keep dreaming, keep envisioning, and give back by helping others realize their dreams. Wow. Okay, I'll put that there. We have the muse, generosity and naivety. 3 cups. 3 cups to me sometimes could represent addictive behaviors, like, you know, partying and drinking and distractions. I sometimes get with the 3 of Cups in my readings here. Okay, although the 3 of Cups, it doesn't have to be a negative energy. Muse is very positive and inspired. Every card has a light and dark attribute here, okay, but I am getting something of a drinking potential addiction, or partying, or substance, or distraction here in some way. And okay, let's see what more we see. We have moon coming out again. So the moon was coming out here. And now I'm feeling emotions because of the water coming. Oh, this looks like wine, but emotions out of the cup. You know, cup's all about emotions, and these are coming out, emotions coming out of the subconscious. Moon energy, eclipse, and solar, masculine, feminine, very heavy. Masculine, feminine, masculine, feminine. Wow, okay. Reddening. Number 15 again, devil energy. And the red I was feeling from the color. Red to me is passion, romance. Red could be anger. Red could be addictions. Red could be needing to find balance because it's a lot, intensity. We're seeing the snakes. Snake skin's about being reborn and healing, and something building here with the reddening. The 2 again. 2 is, like I said, the duality, the black, the white, the choice, the balance. And here we have dreams, dreamer, dreams. Wow, how synchronistic. And like I said, I don't pick these. Like, I couldn't even write this even if I tried. Dreams, 37, could be significant. Number 10, 10's about completion, end of cycles, transformation. It is the Wheel of Fortune in the tarot, and that is destiny and luck and fated things. And also it could represent the sun in the tarot reduced. And so we saw the sun here, and we're seeing the moon again. Masculine, feminine. Wow, 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 wow. These readings, very interesting. Okay, so pile number 2. I have to sit with this energy for a bit because I don't know exactly what I'm feeling, though I'm feeling a lot of things coming through here. So I could tell you who this person is, and then we can get into why it is that they have you on their mind, or yeah, who this person is that has you on their mind the most in your life right now. So give me a minute. You could tap into, or you can click from the timestamp. It'll take you directly to the reading while I sit here. Or you could sit with me and enjoy the silence. You guys, I feel like crying. I haven't had a crying spell in any of my readings for quite some time, but I do feel like crying because I feel like this person is doesn't see the beauty, you know, in themselves, and I feel they've been like fighting for most of their life. I feel this person is a fighter, and I feel like this person has been settling, and I feel like their life's been difficult, and it's been overshadowed by certain things in their life, you know, like I do feel this person doesn't have a good way of managing themselves so much, because they could have fell into the trap of addictions or just bad habits, and thinking that they aren't capable of something greater for themselves here. And I feel like this person's been settling, has been trying to just deal with bare minimums here, and maybe they understood themselves as someone who is incapable of achieving or gaining or soaring, or I don't know. I just feel like this person is very much overshadowed by things in their life, other people, their set of circumstances, situations. I mean, we all have choices that we can make in a way. But I feel like this person has been living a life of something that I don't know, like that they see that's very limited. They have a limited point of view or perspective of who they are and what they're capable of and what they could accomplish for themselves. So I feel like this person probably isn't someone who is very confident, accomplished, established, and this is somebody who might be at the mercy of what's going on in their life that's been difficult, and them having to fight for every little thing that they gain. And I feel there's been a lot of heartbreak and sadness and feeling lost at times, and thinking that, is this it for them? Like that they just are meant to be living the life that they live, and I feel there's a part of this person, how you'll know is that they are very consistent, dedicated. I feel this person's quite grounded. I feel this person's determined. I feel this person is someone who is quite dependable. And I feel like this person would be someone that could build something for themselves. I feel this person's really good with their hands. I think this person might work with wood. I'm getting that literal, and I never say that with the beaver, but I don't know. They could build things. Maybe they're a carpenter or construction, or I don't know, framer, or I'm seeing someone working with wood, okay, with their hands. And I'm not saying someone who works with wood can't attain more, but I just feel like this person has been in a world that's been overshadowed by a limiting sort of energy that hasn't let this person sort of soar into their greatest potential. Their light has been dimmed. And I don't know how much of it is them believing that they're not capable of shining bright, or that their environment has told them that they're not, or that they've just experienced things that haven't reflected back to them this bright light. And I feel like this person's been pulled to you. I think this person sees your beauty and they see it reflected back to them. We cannot recognize in another what we don't have in ourselves, because we wouldn't identify it. We couldn't even acknowledge and see it unless we knew what it was. Like if I show you an apple, we don't know what it is because you know what an apple is. If I show you love, you'll know love if you've experienced love. You can only see and feel and connect and relate to something if you know what it is inside of you. Whether your mind can articulate it is another thing, but inside of you. So this person sees inside of you something that has made them see themselves for the very first time as somebody who could shine, who could rise above like what they've been experiencing here, and truly become the greatest version of themselves, full of life, full of love, full of light. And this person connects to you on a dream state energetically, and they also dream about a future for themselves. I think in the subconscious, this person has things that were really tucked away that hasn't been brought to the surface up until connecting with you. And it might have triggered a lot of fears in this person, and they're having to balance their masculine, feminine energies. I feel a very strong masculine, feminine energy coming together, and you certainly could be resonating as, I don't know, like more predominant in one and this person in the other. But both of you guys are coming together in some magical dance here of the universe, and it's providing healing for both of you guys, shedding old ways of being here. I'm feeling the union of a masculine, feminine energy coming together here, okay? And the way we do this is we have to balance the masculine, feminine within balance. I'm getting here too, and I'm also getting the sun and the moon here with the gold and the silver. Okay, and then we have the black, which is the darkness here. I'm feeling Pluto, I'm feeling Scorpio energy, I'm feeling the darkness, the underworld. I feel like this person's been in the darkness in the underworld, overshadowed by things in their life that's just made everything seem dark and heavy, depressing, and like heavy, you know. And so this person gave into distractions, gave into not being who they are. And maybe this person was kind of, yeah, like trying to fit into their environment, feeling like they never really fully were understood or belonged. And maybe they got taken advantage of, so they learned how to be like this with other people. So they never really learned how to be upstanding themselves in some way, you know, like be their genuine, authentic, giving, caring, loving self. So they're always thinking like, what's the angle? What does someone want from me? How do I have to be in this situation? Or I gotta avoid maybe people because they always want something, or, you know, or this person could always see through the agendas of other people. And because I feel this person's fairly genuine. I feel like this person understands that people are tricksters or want something, you know, predominantly. Most common energies are in it for themselves, you know. So this person might have avoided people or might have seen through certain ways, so they had to be certain ways around certain people. And when they met you, it's like there's no agenda, there's no tricks, there's no nothing. It's just raw truthness here. And this person is now thinking, hey, like that exists, like someone who isn't trying to maybe pull the wool over my eyes or trick me or do something here. And so maybe this person used to be somebody you couldn't quite understand, or you saw different versions of this person. Maybe they weren't quite sure how to be around you. I feel this person doesn't quite know how to be around you. They don't know the right way to be around you, you know. And I think that it's because this person doesn't know how to fully still maybe know how to tap into their genuine self. I feel this person is authentic, okay? I don't feel this person is a trickster or a liar, but I feel like we can't be ourselves fully genuine and raw and authentic if we've never connected to it ourselves. And I think this is the problem, is like this person wasn't provided a place to develop it and see what that is, see all of their colors, see all of the perspectives of who they are, every angle of themselves, and understand who that person is on that level. Because we could be very caring and compassionate, and we can also have a side that is jealous and short fused. I mean, we could have both, right? It's how we learn to engage and what we learn to follow through with action that determines kind of what we are in that present moment. But I feel like this person might have not have had the people in their life to provide a safe place for them to explore safely who they are, you know. So they've always had to sort of adapt to who they're around and protect themselves. So you might feel this person's maybe protective, guarded, into destructive things, not living to their fullest potential. Although I think you see this person as someone who's intelligent, they might get the bigger picture, they might see through a lot of things here. This person is very intuitive. I feel very connected to unworldly sort of energy here outside of this 3D. I feel this person's very, well, they're handy, but I also feel like they're very craftsy, like, or they can make things sort of happen with minimal amount. What's that called? Yeah, like they're minimalist, but very effective. They can, maybe they're really good at, you know, living in the bush or survival. They're like at survival here. Like, I just feel like this person is very much down to earth. I just heard thug. I don't know, maybe this person's some sort of scrapper here, or lived on the streets, or like, I just feel like this person is someone that's very raw, very has experienced life, you know, at its core, hardcore in some way here. And I think this person's persistent in their own life. Like, they've been very persistent here. And they could be somebody who's been very fixated or stubborn in their way of being, you know, that's been very much in this way and difficult to reach, difficult to get through to, difficult to have them understand or see something different. I feel like this person's experienced heartbreak here, and it doesn't necessarily have to be in an intimate sort of connection so much as, there goes my email, as heartbreak, there's heart block chakra. There's blocks in the heart chakra, okay? Like, because we could come into this world with all sorts of ancestral traumas and stuff like that, or just experience things as children that stay with us. And I just feel there is a feeling of being lost, and dull, and then accepting it, like accepting that we're just where we're at, and then saying, okay, like, I accept this, and that's good. But it's like, there's so much more, and so I feel like your energy's coming through here as a recognition to this person of the something more, of the colorful angles of this person's life that has always been within them in their subconscious, rising to the surface here, giving them life in a whole different way, in a vast rainbow of ways here. And so I feel like this person is looking at their addictions, their distractions, and the way they've been socializing and living their life here, and what they've been kind of giving to and investing with. And I think the sun is shining a light here on this. They're acknowledging and seeing for the first time themselves as an observer, witnessing, like, am I actually living life in a way that represents me? Or is it representing all of these people that I've tried to be, or have had to be to feel safe, or have had to pretend to like, or experience, or put that code on in order for me to make something in that environment, because I was very limited, or I was restricted in some way in my life. I couldn't be the other things because I didn't either have the money, or the resources, or the people, or the things. So I had to make do. Yeah, this person had to make do. And so there was a dark shadow casting over their life, I feel here, okay? Now, my readings come through quite pointed and very intense and direct. It could be at anywhere of this scale, okay? This is just trying to get across the energy of what I'm feeling here. And so I feel like with the dreams, like, this person has a dream of a future of who they could be, a dream of seeing themselves as someone who is, I don't know, like, maybe well-to-do, or someone who has more than just what they've attained, something more to live for. And it could certainly be this relationship. I feel there is a romantic investment, or they see you as someone here who intimately, they're passionately seeing a connection here to you in an intimate, passionate, romantic way, okay? That's how they're seeing you. This is how you'll know this person. Now, whether they tell you or not, I don't know, but I feel this person is pulled to you. I feel this person is energetically really pulled to you, and I feel there is a strong romantic lure here, and I feel like this person is now seeing into the future here, a vision that they might have dismissed or just wrote off a very long time ago, because they were incapable of soaring or flying or achieving or attaining, or had the things that made them even desire doing that. They might have been just really, really focused on what they had in front of them. This is kind of like small town energy, I feel here, okay? And nothing wrong with small town energy. Beautiful, but sometimes small town energy, we can have like big energies here that are supposed to do something in this world that's going to make profound impact, and bring us fulfillment on a whole other level that we don't even see or understand, because we're limited by scope, and in the universe, and spirit knows what the potential's out there, all abundance. Until this person's been okay with small town mind, kind of like, big fish, small pond sort of thing. But this person has big, big energy, okay? Big, 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 big energy. Really big. And I feel like they've been just heavy, watered down here in their environment. And so I think they've been trying to make do with the people and the circumstances that they've been living with for quite some time, and it became their norm. It became their norm until they developed addictions and certain ways of thinking, that now is being undone. That other people might be out to get them, or that other people are this way too, or that things don't really align in a certain way, or that you have to kind of hustle in order to gain things, and that's superficial or materialistic, or, true authenticity is in grinding and being and having a difficult world here, or in laborious tasks, and having minimal things that you have to really fight for, and that sort of a mindset where it's like, well, the universe is abundant. You don't have to fight and grind and be robbed of anything. You don't have to be, we could still be genuine and non-materialistic and attain all the beautiful, abundant things the world has to give without fighting, attaining, being combative or manipulating or attracting in a way that you have to puppeteer something. Like, this is the lesson this person's going through. So we're going to look like, why are they thinking of you? I think they're thinking of you in a romantic way, but I think you've shown the light on this person's subconscious, of that part of themselves that's been under one understanding, that's caused misconception, that's limited. They've been limited in their potential because of their mindset and their environment, so much so that it became who they are. Identity, because it can't change their authentic self, but it could change the way they show up in this world, because they start to believe in limitation and lack mindset and small time thoughts here. Okay, so let's see. Spirit, why is pile number one, this person for pile one that came up, why are they thinking about pile one? Why is it that pile one's person is thinking about pile one specifically? What are their thoughts? Why are they thinking of pile one right here, right now? Spirit, please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message for the greatest and highest good of beautiful pile number, oh my God, did I say pile one? Pile two, Spirit. Spirit knows. Channel brain for pile two, Spirit. The person thinking of pile two. There could certainly be a connection here to pile one as well. Okay, if you are so inclined, because there's reasons why things happen this way. So pile two's person, why are they thinking of pile two right here, right now? What are their thoughts on pile two? Clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of pile two. Please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message. Spirit, thank you so much. And thank you so much, pile two, for allowing me to tap into your energy, the energy of you and anyone around you at this time. So, Chariot, Cancer, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. Why is pile two's person thinking of pile two? We have the Eight of Pentacles, Six of Swords, and we will also pull some charms as well here. We have the King of Cups. Oh my goodness. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Judgments. Four of Wands. I don't read bottom of the deck in reverse. Lovers. Oh my goodness. Gemini. Okay, you guys. Are you seated? Are you seated? Don't fall off your chair. I think this person's really, really in love with you, okay? Like, really in love with you. We have the Lovers, the Four of Wands, the King of Cups here. Like, this is a very deep love, okay? This is a destined love. This is them seeing they could spend forever here with you. Four of Wands for me is my twin flame card, because it's the union card. It's the coming together. It sometimes symbolizes marriage. Okay, it's a celebration of coming together and having union. I feel like this person is understanding you as being someone they could spend the rest of their life with. They love you, okay? Very deep. And they might have not yet expressed it. They might have. But the King of Cups sometimes has a very difficult way of showing. He loves, but he doesn't sometimes do anything. Okay, and so this is a challenge. And so what's happening here? This person wants to move towards you. I feel this person wants to have success with you. I think this person wants to be something with you. I feel this person is trying to work out all of their shadow, all of the things that have been difficult in order to be successful here so that you can have movement with you. Okay, like Chariot's all about having success. This is about finding the balance, integrating our shadow with their light. We're seeing a lot of shadow, a lot of light, a lot of masculine, feminine. It's like integrating the masculine, feminine, finding balance so we could be successful and move through. Chariot is the universe pulling us through the journey and us having to find our way without toppling the chariot. Forward movement, new beginning, new beginning. This person wants a practical new beginning. I feel this person is very hands-on. I feel like this person might work a lot. I was getting that from this because I feel this person is very practical. Earth energy I'm getting, a very heavy Capricorn energy. Okay, it could be Taurus and Virgo as well. Like, I feel this person probably spends a lot of time at work and maybe socializing or drinking, or again with that Muse card and the 3 cups. Okay, so it could be they distract themselves, but most of their focus is on work. You could know this person from work for a few of you guys, but I feel like what this person is showing here is they want to work on, in a tangible, practical way, on having a new beginning, and put the effort and the work here in having a new beginning. Okay, they're passionately inspired. I feel this person's sexually attracted to you, and I feel there's a lot of love. And I feel this person wants to get out of whatever state that they were in that was difficult. 5 swords, sabotage, painful, challenging, dark, into calmer waters, slow movement. Okay, there could be distance between you and this person with the ship and the Chariot. This person wants to move towards you. And so I feel this person's had this awakening, this epiphany. What are they thinking? They're in really, 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 really deep thought realization here about what you mean to them, what this connection means to them. Judgment, an awakening, a realization of truth, looking at everything that's transpired in order to make a decision, a life decision here that's going to change their life. They're at this point of having to accept and come into some sort of awareness and truth here. This is also the karma card. So I feel like this person is understanding their feelings. They're understanding they want a new beginning. They're understanding that they're wanting to put forward whatever it takes here in the 3D world in order to move close to you, to have success. Come together, find union. Look at this Ace of Cups. So I feel like the biggest challenge here with this person is learning about self-love. 3 aces. And this person might have a very difficult time in expressing their love, okay? I feel there's a lot of love, but like I was picking up from this King of Cups, might not be able to show it. Like, so I feel that's what this person wants to do is, like, if they can't show emotions and express it, they want to do things in a practical way. I don't know, like build you something, or, yeah, like, I don't know, like this person wouldn't be an act of service or an act of doing or gifting. That's how they show they love you, because I don't think this person understands how to maybe articulate or express love from how they feel. So I think they're working on understanding their own emotions and connecting to themselves and giving to themselves here. But I feel like this person sees you as their partner, like they want to have union. They want to come together here. And look at Cupid. I think you guys have been brought together here in some sort of very divine way. I feel both of you guys might have been struck by the Cupid's arrow here. You guys most likely feel the same way about each other here. Look, Temperance. This person needs to find balance in their own life when it comes to themselves. Masculine, feminine energy I'm feeling here, because the Temperance is the 2 sort of sides having to kind of come together. Okay, this is turning lead into gold. It's 2 people coming together to create something in a cohesive way, finding balance. This is in the reverse, so I feel like this person is still working on self. But I feel balance, like this person is trying to get balanced here, okay, so that they can choose this connection in a way that is successful. They want to celebrate this connection with you, and I think that what they're thinking about is the truth of what you mean to them, the truth of their feelings, and that their only sort of energy that they're able to really understand here is how they can make something happen here. And maybe they have to find balance between what they're showing and doing and the emotions here, because if this person hasn't expressed love or has not shown love, it might become heavy on one side. And that's why the Temperance is in reverse, right? But if someone doesn't know how to show up for themselves here, it's difficult for them to give love. It's difficult for them to show up. And this is, to me, receptive energy like this, receiving. Giving and receiving is the same thing, because it's a circle. When we give, we receive. When we give, we receive. And so if this person is incapable of receiving, they can't really give proper. If there's a block in one, there's a block in all. And so I feel like this person might have a hard time giving and receiving love, having to find the balance. Okay, so now we're going to look at charms and see if we could see a little bit more in this beautiful energy. I'm also getting Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I don't know if I mentioned that. So let's see. Some more charms, Spirit, for pile 2. Pile 2, some charms here. Okay. Okay, of course. So again, I get the devil energy. This person's battling addictions, okay? Like unhealthy ways. And it doesn't have to be so extreme, but addictions come in so many ways that change your life. They're unhealthy. I feel this person's had unhealthy things in their life. They're battling, they're going through, they're having to fight through, battling the devil, you know, toxic ways that they might have showed up in this connection because of the fact that they've been trying to heal certain parts of themselves. You know, I feel this person sees it, is coming to some understanding about their toxic ways. So I feel this person is hands-on. Look at this wrench. So I'm getting lots. I feel like this person is someone who, they might be a mechanic, again, hands-on. I was getting construction. I was getting like MacGyver energy. Okay, they could do a lot with the little things, like craftsy, and very much someone who could live in the wilderness on like one can of tuna and an apple for like 3 months or something like this. Okay, like I just feel like this person's a kind of a doer energy. I feel masculine energy here, but I feel this is like loosening up. Like I feel this person's been tight, you know, like really restrained and tight, and that trickster energy and shapeshifter, and like, what does this person want, and how can I protect myself, or what exactly, like suspicious sort of energy because of the way they've been maybe treated by others or how they've experienced life, and so they've had to be tight or guarded or confined. And so this wrench to me is like loosening up, is like, yeah, like there's fixing of this connection. Like how can they become something here that's more open, that's more not so restrained, that's easier to work with. There's a wanting to work on something here. Okay, ship, we're seeing again, like I said, it could be distance, but this is about movement. I feel this person wants to move towards you. They want to take action towards you. There could have been a lot of distance, like emotional distance between you and this person, that they're trying to bridge the gap. Here we have the hand, again, doer, and we had handsy, or what was it called? Handsy? Something of the hand. Oh yeah, it was, sorry guys, I like to see because it's spotted handfish. And look at this, there's a spot here, it's a heart, but it's still a spotted hand. Spotted handfish, very, very interesting. I love spirit, it's so synchronistic. Okay, so spotted handfish, I see the heart here. Yes, you guys, oh my goodness. What I'm really getting, this person is very handsy. Again, their language of love is through service, acts of service, and gifts. Okay, like, because I feel this person is, it's difficult for them to express love. So we see the heart here. It's like, how do they show love? Like, how can they express love? So spirit's wanting you to know, like, if this person does something, like, I don't know, pick you up from work, like, that's them saying, hey, I love you, you know, or I feel for you. If this person, I don't know, like, does something here in a service way, or gifts you a something, I feel like that's them showing love. That's the way they're capable of doing this. Okay, and I feel like this person wants to do something here to show love, to express love, and it might not be your traditional way, you know. And I feel like this person's had to bottom feed for love. Like I feel like there wasn't a lot to pick from, or like the people around them, like I just feel like this person had to turn over a lot of gunk in order to even find love in their life. Like I don't know that this person's ever really been given love or been able to express love, because they've been like in the shallowy parts of gunk, not finding love, not finding people that they could really love here, give love to. Wow. Okay, so what do we have? Dream. You guys, dream, dream, dream. Like I've never seen so many dreams like coming through. This is Aquarius energy, but I'm getting this person is so inspired. They have a dream of a future that they couldn't even dream of. Okay, you're giving this person a whole reason to keep going, and this, like, now it's this new, fresh, inspired energy to dream big, like who they could be in this world. Like you're a dream come true for this person, and you're giving them a vision of a future that I don't think this person ever would have even dreamt for themselves. Like it's a dream come true. And I also really feel there's a connection here to dream world, subconscious. Like this person is tapped in somehow to their subconscious, or they're getting downloads in their dreams. Like their dreams are giving them signs, symbols, synchronicities about you, about this connection, about themselves. Very significant about the dream here. What are we needing to know about the dream? I feel like there's something more here. Let me see. I don't feel like parting with those. Okay, so spirits, why do we keep seeing dreams, dream world? What is going on with the dreams? 10 of Pentacles in reverse. That's family. That's stability. And it's in reverse. That's commitment. It's like, Hierophant. Oh my goodness. This is family, commitments, marriage, long-term commitment, and long-term stability and structure and values, traditions, ideologies are flipped upside down. Maybe this person, yeah, see, this person seems very much like I said, like small town energy in a way. Okay, I don't mean offensive by anything. I love like people who are from the country or small town sort of energy here, but I feel like when we're a small town energy, it's like we only see things from that sort of viewpoint of family and tradition, and everything outside of that isn't real, or you know what I mean? Like it's like a dream state. Like it doesn't seem real to us, and I feel like you've flipped their world in a way that what they thought was real, what maybe they thought was what they believed to value in some way here, is now there's question marks around that. I think this person might have never believed in maybe marriage, maybe commitment in a family. You know, this is in reverse, like long term, like getting married, having children, building a family, like the traditional marriage, traditional family, traditional commitments. Like, I don't know, either they believed in it and were jaded or didn't think it would happen for them, or experienced so much problems in that in their world that they were trickster energy, that they were like building another identity. I don't know, like I just feel like there's something here about the way they live their world getting kind of seen in a different way now, you know, in a way that's different. And I feel it's because you've made them see this dream, this other potential. Like you could have a family or stability or long-term commitment, or build something that's worth building on for a long term here, that could have it all. Like an empire, you could have all. You don't have to be picking in the through all the rubbish and bottom feed on crap. Like you can have all these treasures, you know, like you don't need to fight for it. You don't need to fight others for it. It's like all of these treasures, all of these wonders, all of this beautiful long-term positive. This is like the lottery win in the tarot, you know, it's the long-term stability. We could value something so much greater than just superficial, shallow things, maybe, you know, like again, this person with the 3 cups, like there's something greater here, greater purpose, spirituality. Yeah, there's just a dream of a bigger life, dream of a bigger vision, dream of changing their life in a way that they never saw before. All right, and then we have the cupcake, or the muffin. Looks like a cupcake. So I feel this person feels you're very sweet. And I do feel like this person, again, I'm getting double energy, because I do feel like sometimes we allow the immediate gratification to kind of take us away. And I feel like this person might indulge in things here that or taste good or seem good or fulfill temporarily. But the long term, again, we were seeing with the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. It's like the long term benefits, you know, maybe they weren't really watching their health. You know, they weren't really seeing themselves as someone who could have a long life, like weren't thinking longer. They were just kind of in the moment, gratifying themselves like immediately, and eating too much sugar, like I feel here. And that's like a metaphor for doing things that are immediately feeling good in the moment, you know, but then they feel crappy about it later. But I do feel like this person sees you as someone who's very sweet. We have a heart here, and the heart has, I don't know, something in it. It's just a very ornate heart here. Okay, so I don't know, it could just be this person's heart is very complicated, you know, like there's lots of intricacies here in this person's heart, and maybe you learned this person's intricacies. There are different ways of being. Like I feel with the trickster energy, maybe they've had to kind of like shapeshift their heart in certain ways depending who they're with and what they're doing. Like I just feel like the heart couldn't just be open and flowing. Like I feel like this person's heart is kind of, yeah, very much shape-shifted in certain ways here that, I don't know, might be uncomfortable for this person. 2 sides as well. Maybe there's 2 sides to this person's heart, you know. I don't know. I am going to pull a tarot for that. And then we have this pocket watch. Divine timing. this person might have taken quite some time here to open up. And I feel as though, yeah, like this person, it takes a long time to trust. I feel like this person goes fairly slow in their sort of approach here to opening up. Let's see, why is this intricate heart here? And why is it double-sided? What more do we need to know about this heart? Queen of Cups. You're coming through, Queen of Cups. Okay. You're coming through as this beautiful Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. And it doesn't have to be your sun sign or moon sign in any way, but I feel like this person sees you in this compassionate other half. This is complementary, like you guys are meant to be together. I feel like this person feels equally for you, deeply for you, unconditional love for you. This is the most love I could pull from the tarot. Out of all of the kings and queens, this couple loves the deepest. You know, this is the couple that are at the party and they don't have to say anything and they're just holding hands and you just feel the love. They don't have to fake it. They don't have to do anything. The love is just there. It's very deep. And so I feel like this person is seeing you as being someone who's very intricate, who has a lot of depth to your heart, who's like the mirror side of them. Like they see themselves as one way and they see you as the other side of their heart. Oh my goodness. Yeah, like they see themselves as being someone intricate in their own heart space, their own complications, their own way, and then they see you as having your own sort of way of being in the heart space that kind of complements them. It's like two hearts kind of coming together here, and maybe they didn't feel like anyone would ever be as complicated as them, you know, or as intricate or understand their hearts. And they see you as someone who is experiencing the same thing. And so you guys understand each other because both of you guys have intricate, complicated hearts in some way here. I feel there's a really deep understanding here, and this person feels about you and who you are and how you love. And they feel a lot of love coming from you. So now let's see, why is this time here? King of Pentacles in reverse. I think this person has not, with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, with the Hierophant in reverse, with the King of Pentacles in reverse, and now I'm clarifying the time. This person has not provided stability in this connection. I feel this person hasn't committed. I don't feel like this person has been there for you in a stable, practical way. They might have not have offered you commitment, like I said, or a family, you know, because again, the King of Pentacles is the father energy, very stable, secure, building that foundation, can commit. The Hierophant is that as well. Same with the Ten of Pentacles, and all in reverse. It's like this person taking their sweet time here, or there's a lot of time in order for them to understand before they can commit and maybe even, yeah, with the Hierophant, like understand a greater purpose of commitment here. And so I feel like this is what this person's thinking is like, how can I start putting the work, the efforts, the dedication that I need to do here, make the practical effort to have a new beginning, to start with the Ace and end up in the 10, end up as a King of Pentacles here, somebody who, you know, this person can rely on, because I feel there's a lot of love. So I do feel this person's energy, again, this is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. I feel an earthy energy, okay? They love the deepest. A lot of love here. And so for an earth sign here to express emotions is very difficult, you know. So I feel like this person wants to do so in a practical way. I feel there's lots of passion. This person's been sparked. They want to come together. This is another family commitment card, okay? So that's what they're thinking, how to come together, how to build structure in a relationship or in a connection that's been, I haven't showed up, I haven't provided this, I've taken my time, or I have taken too much time, or I'm running out of time. I'm running out of time. Now is the time. I can no longer sit on the time. I have to do something here. That's what they're thinking. I have to do something. They're coming to a realization. I've taken too much time. Okay? Or it's about time that I do this because I have not committed. And my person understands me on a heart level and feels the way I feel. So, beautiful reading. Wowzers, wowzers, and more wowzers. Pile number 2. I hope this resonated for you. Love you so much. I will see you soon. Bye. Hello, my beautiful angels. Pile number 3. You guys picked the pine cone. I love picking these pine cones at the park. Absolutely beautiful here. It reminds me of life force energy, how everything's interconnected here. Absolutely beautiful. So what are we looking at? We're looking at the person who is thinking about you the most. So energetically, right now, there's someone around you that's thinking about you the most, and this is this person, okay? And we're going to look at why are they thinking about you? Like, what exactly are they thinking, and why are they thinking of you? This could be anyone at all in your life, because it's whoever is most energetically charged. If this sounds like you, this could still be your pile, because I don't know what we're going to see in the back end, okay? But feel free to check out another pile if this sounds mostly like you and you're wanting to see someone else. But this should be someone that sounds familiar to you, okay? If it sounds familiar, then this is your pile. I have not looked at these cards, so all I did was shuffle and ask Spirit who's thinking about you the most and why. We'll get into the tarot as to the why and what they're thinking exactly, and then we'll pull some charms as well. But let's get into who this person is, okay? So we have the Observer. Look at that, 2 different colored eyes. This person could certainly wear glasses, okay? Could certainly wear glasses. This person could have a cleft palate, or could have something very unique on their face. A mole, a birthmark, a scar, 2 different colored eyes. Like there's something about their face that is very catching here, okay? Wow, that's very specific. Okay, so we have Virgin, light attribute, maintaining symbolic purity of heart and spirit. Shadow attribute, fear of intimate union. Okay. Virgo energy coming through. We have Elephant. The Elephant will gift you with the power of motherly love and welfare. Inner child coming through, and past coming through, like 6 of Cups energy. Nostalgia, memories, the past. Mother energy coming through as well. We have Bully, light attributes. Highlights your tendency to intimidate others. Helps you confront the inner fears that bully you. Shadow attribute conceals deep fears behind verbal or physical abuse. I always, when I pull this card, I always state, if you are in a connection where someone is physically, emotionally abusive to you, this is not endorsing or confirming that you need to maintain any sort of form of abuse. If somebody is abusive to you in any way, you do not need to support, attain this person in any which way, okay? I just want to put that out there. Okay, so golden rod crab spider. Oh my goodness, look at this. It's like a glowing yellow spider. It's so creepy looking. Okay, gestation or hatching, 21 days. Longevity, 1.5 years. So 1.5 years could certainly be an indication of something, how long maybe you've known this person, or maybe you haven't seen them, or 21 days could be significant as well. It says also called a flower crab spider. The Mesumina vidia is common in Europe and North America. It has a chunky body, moves sideways, and can even move backwards. I don't really like spiders, and this creeping me out. Larger than the male, the female also has the particularity of changing color. According to the flower she is resting on, she can change from yellow to white or pale green depending on the occasion. Ooh, so it's kind of like a chameleon in some way, and the female is bigger. Okay, that is interesting. So we have Neptune. Okay, Neptune is the ruling planet for Pisces. 4 light years away, discovery in 1846. It says that Neptune was the first planet to be discovered through mathematical calculations and not by observation. Interesting, we have observer here. Closely resembling Uranus due to its blue color. Did she turn blue? Yellow, white, pale green. Okay, sorry, I just wanted to see the colors we had here. Okay, so what does it say? Closely resembling Uranus due to its blue color and dimensions, this ice giant is the 8th planet of the solar system. It travels all the way around the sun in 164 years, and its atmosphere features violent winds blowing at up to 1,000 kilometers, which is 623 miles per hour. Wowzers. Okay, womb. And this is 46. 46 could be significant in number 10. 10 is about endings and completion. The womb was giving me mother energy here. Okay, DNA, golden hour, golden rod crab. Wow, okay. The dark, the light, masculine, feminine, duality, balance, choices, constellation. I'll put that there. And we have the rabbit. Okay, rabbit is about fertility right beside the womb here is what I'm getting with the rabbit. And we have the turkey. Turkey can be all about gratitude. Okay, turkey. We have the cosmic egg. Wow, cosmic egg. I'm getting the womb energy again. Snake is all about the healing, the shedding of the old, the transformation, which we got from the number 10. We have light, lots of Aquarius energy coming through with all these stars. Light. Golden hour. Light. Okay, we have the fortune teller with 43, or the number 7. Look at that. Fortune teller. Being open to possibilities and trusting your intuition to interpret the answers from the wild goddess oracle can help you to help others. We have 2 apples, golden delicious apples. And look, golden rod, golden hour, golden delicious. I feel something with gold coming through very strong. This person could have a lot of gold. Okay, like they might wear a lot of gold. How you'll know. Okay, that's coming through for someone. Maybe they have something for jewelry. Virgin and Bully. Oh my goodness. This is giving me, again, the black and white. This is giving me Beauty and the Beast. I don't know if I'm going to feel blended energies here. Separation, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of the future with the rose. Feeling romance here. I'm feeling love, separation, sadness, and a parting. The Sailor. New influences and wanderlust. This is about traveling. We see the koi fish, which is about abundance, 2 of them, which is partnership. Ship is about the distance, could be travel. Like I said, maybe you're at a part from this person with the separation and the distance. We see the sun in the background, which is illumination, and all this water is about being kind of overtaken by emotions. And fish sometimes swim in directions that they're not quite sure, especially with the wanderlust, like not quite sure of the direction here. And there's something coming through of needing direction, unsure of future. Yeah. Okay, this is coming together. Calcification, 64, or the number 10 again. Completion, the end of cycles, and also again, like I said, transformation. Calcification is where something gets very stuck in some way. Okay, but I see the little flame, and sometimes something heats up enough in order for it to break free and rise. And what number is that? Yeah, 64. Okay, sorry. And we have Neptune coming out for a second time. Very important. Pisces energy. Neptunian energy is sort of this dreamlike energy where we're thinking very much in a way that it maybe needs to get grounded, you know, like the wanderlust, the fish, like swimming, the neat sense of direction. Like this feels very dreamlike with the Neptunian energy here. This person might be getting lots of downloads too. 27, clear as a bell. Oh my goodness, polar opposite energy here. This is concise, clear. We see the waterfall, emotions again. The unicorn. The unicorn could certainly be this unworldly sort of energy we're seeing. Dream state, subconscious. Clear as a bell, 27. Number 9. Okay, put that there. So let me tap into this person, okay? So you know who they are, and maybe we'll see why they're thinking of you coming through here. If not, we'll see it in the tarot. But I do want to read this turkey because, as you guys know, this deck loves when I read from it. It shouldn't be very lengthy, but it likes to make its appearance. Turkey. Where is the turkey here in this book? Turkey, 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 lurkey. Right here. So maybe October, November could be significant in your connection. I just heard, because, I mean, depending where you are, Thanksgiving, certainly the turkey represents this. Okay, so take that as a confirmation of a birth date or an anniversary date. So, meaning primal instincts, staying wild and free. There is a pronounced difference between a domesticated turkey and a wild one. Domesticated turkeys are notoriously dumb and homogeneous, while their wild counterparts are much more cunning. This juxtaposition highlights the benefits of staying wild and free on multiple levels, which is also reflected in the darker, more detailed plumage on turkeys found in the wild. If a turkey energy is present, you are being called to find the value in your own wild and free spirit. As we move through life, we are confronted with many different messages about the way we're supposed to be. It's very possible that we have been given conflicting messages from different people. However, it's important to recognize that people love to project. We all do it from time to time, but others' expectations of us are really about them and have nothing to do with us at the root. This card is an invitation to get back in touch with your true essence, the wild spirit that you possess inside that only wants to be free. Who are you without the weight of the projections of society? Okay, other people, your family, your friends. Who are you without them? Trust yourself. Trust your instincts. Give yourself permission to just be and know that you are good enough just as you are. Okay, this is kind of really, 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 really in sync with everything that I was feeling here with the direction and the Neptunian energy. And I'm still going to sit with this though, okay? And then you guys can skip to the timestamp, which will take you to the main reading, because I might take a little bit just to absorb this, and then I will tell you who this is. I think you find this person very intellectual. They think differently. There's still something about their face that's different. I don't know. You might be intrigued by their eyes. I certainly feel this person wears glasses from time to time. Maybe they have contacts, a mole on their face, or a beauty mark, like I said. Maybe a very pronounced nose, a cleft palate. Maybe you're drawn to their lips. Maybe a very nice mustache. Maybe they groom it if that's for a guy. I'm not feeling this is guy energy or guy, masculine energy, like, but whatever. Okay, there's something here again coming through. Okay, who is this person? This is a magical person. You think so anyway. So, because again, this is how you'll know who this person is. I feel this person is very unique, okay? All the things that I already mentioned, I'll mention it again in case you guys skipped over it. This person could wear glasses, not all the time, but they could have glasses or need to wear glasses or contacts, different colored eyes, one eye being one color, one the other, or their eyes are very intriguing, the shape of their eye, the color of their eye color. You like the way they think. They're an outside of the box thinker. They might have a very pronounced nose, something on their face. Again, it could be any one of these things, okay? A beauty mark, a mole, something on their face that draws your attention. They could have a cleft palate or something with their lips that draws you in, or they groom their mustache in a certain way if this is masculine energy. But there's something about their face, this person. They might have a very intense sort of stare as well, or you might be very drawn to this person's facial appearance. Okay, but this person's magical. I do get feminine energy here from this person, okay? I feel like this person is somebody who is very much soft energy here, and very much somebody who could create a lot. Like, you feel this person is very versatile. This person can do pretty much anything and everything that they set their mind to. Like, you really feel this person is on the verge of maybe creating something very big. This person is capable of being in any sort of environment and succeeding or blending or fitting into all sorts of things here that maybe they've never tried, but somehow you just see them shining at whatever they try and do. I feel like you feel almost like this person might be someone that is not on your level. You might have treated this person maybe in a way that you're thinking wasn't the greatest, or that the relationship you have with this person is maybe not bringing out the best in you, you know, or that this person could be somebody who seems too pure, or just like you're not quite sure, you know, how to support this person or to be with this person, because there's a side of this person you just feel is very much, I don't know, like it does seem very dreamlike here. This person might think very unique, like have a very different way of thinking, you know. They might be very in tune with spirit here. They might get a lot of downloads. They might come up with very much intellectual, out of the box thinking. I feel like this person is somebody who is learning to be themselves and have been getting closer to being themselves, like who they are, free, wild, unbarred, no restrictions, who they are at the core. I feel like this person, you might have known them when they were just getting into this, or slowly starting to ascend or get into who they are. I think you see this person as a bright light, as a star, as someone who might have been stuck in life at a certain point, maybe before knowing them, or just as you known them, or maybe you've heard them tell you about a point in their life where they felt stuck or incapable or stagnant or stuck. And this person's been ignited here. And I feel like this person has certainly been ignited because of you, or your energy, or something within your dynamic with this person that has ignited this person to become the best version of them. I feel this person is rising to their full potential. I feel like this person draws in a lot of people. Like I feel like this person could be very good with people, or have people who like to be around them, like they're very social, or people like being around them. Although I don't necessarily think this person is open or social per se. Like I feel this person could be someone who's closed off, or could be someone who likes to have their private time. I feel like they like their independence and their freedom, but I feel like people are just drawn to this person's freedom, independence, you know. And I feel this person has had to heal from something that's been had them weighed down or had them stuck. And so I feel like this person could have been stuck for quite some time, working on shedding or working on healing or guarding some very precious part of themselves here, that I feel this person has been cultivating. And so maybe you're seeing them rise, you know, for the first time, or slowly birthing something. Like they could be creating a business, or creating a community, or creating something in their life here that's now reflecting a certain part of themselves. Like I feel like this person is birthing something that's reflecting who they truly are. And it might be something here that is very different, you know. Like if it seems to me like this person gives you an energy here of like, is this person for real? Like, I don't know, like you have to shake your head sometimes to like ask yourself, like, is this person actually for real? You know, like they're not putting on a show. Like, so if they're for real, like I don't think you've known someone like this person, or that this person is just like they just keep seeming to amaze you in some way that sometimes seems almost fake, or too not real. And sometimes it seems like this person is just like unpredictable in some way to you, you know, like you're not quite sure how to predict this person. So I think this person has been working on getting very focused on who they are, like truly who they are, and reflecting it out to the world, you know, and bringing certain parts that might have been in the subconscious and hidden within them emotionally or deep down to the surface, like who they dreamt that they could be or have for themselves, and getting very focused. You know, this person might have spent a lot of time traveling, or just wandering, or not quite sure where they fit in or who they are about. This person might be psychic. Okay, I feel this person gets a lot of downloads here, works with spirit, is most likely a fortune teller, or someone who could predict future, or work with predictions, or read tarot, or read palms, or Reiki. Could see energy in some way here that's not visible to the eye. I feel you feel a motherly energy from this person, you know, and you might have connected with this person on a soul level. I feel this person has had to work through childhood wounding. I feel like there's a soft soulmate connection here, or like, you know, this soul from a long time. And this person triggers some youthfulness from within you. I feel like you feel connected to this person, and I feel like you see this person as kind of this young, joyful, light energy. Like maybe they're very enthusiastic and very much young energy, like full of vibrancy. And maybe you at some point saw this person as naive, or they could be naive in some way, you know, like, yeah, like naive, or like you don't want this person to be taken advantage of, or that they could easily be taken advantage of because they're very sweet and very pure in some way, you know. Yeah, like I feel like you might feel like you might need to protect them, or that they need some sort of protection here, but you do feel they're like a motherly energy, like they want to give, and they're maybe looking at the best in other people, or like to give to other people in some way here. And there's a fear that they could get taken advantage of, or other people have taken advantage of them in the past, and you know that they've come from a challenged past where they might have been abused, you know, they might have been abused by people in their life, or could easily be taken advantage of because they're very sweet and very nice. Yeah. Even though this person is very adaptive, you know, I feel this person might choose not to get into that sort of energy. But I feel there's something coming here from you that maybe feels like this person, I don't know, like you want to make sure they're okay in some way here, you know. For some of you guys, I don't know what sort of relationship this is, but if this is someone who you're, you know, seeing, I don't know that you guys have been intimate, okay? There might be something here about you guys not physically connecting on a sexual level here with the Virgin card. For some of you guys, could be very literal here, like you and this person, okay? Yeah, and maybe this is something that, I don't know, like with the Virgin here, and then we have the womb, which I feel fertility. It's like someone maybe that you'd want to connect with, like on a physical level, you know, or like, I don't know, like maybe you're considering having a child, or see yourself as this is a mother of your child. Like you could see this person playing that role, or there's something here about a mother of your child, or you could really impregnate this person, you know, like, I don't know. Yeah, that's coming through. So I don't know, like maybe you're considering having a family with this person, and if not a physical family, it's like someone you can connect sexually, intimately, and unite in some way here, like souls connecting on a DNA sort of level. So this person, they're thinking of you, and I feel like this person could certainly be thinking of you because there is a spark here of setting them free, or waking them up in a way of their true self. Interesting how these three readings kind of came out with this being inspired, you know, like I feel this person's been inspired to reflect back on themselves. And I feel this person feels sad because I think they're unsure of, well, I think they're missing you. I think they're thinking of you for sure because it's coming up here. I think this person is far from you. You know, I feel they're feeling far from you, or they're feeling separate from you, or there's something about your relationship connection in some way that causes a separation. So either you've moved away, or you're distant, or they're just physically not capable of being in your energy in some way. And I also feel like this person was unsure of the future between you and them, and also tying back to their growth here. I feel like this person was unsure of what their future held for them, like who they were going to be, what was in line with their truest self, what would reflect their truest self. They're having to go through a healing process. This person could have gone through a spiritual awakening, enlightenment. I feel there's distance between you and this person. Okay, it could be emotional distance, or again, because we're getting the bully Virgin, maybe you're keeping this person at a distance, or you have. I feel like this person's overwhelmed with emotions at some point in time, but I feel like the overwhelming feeling is maybe in having to get clear about future and direction, and wanting to get clear, you know, wanting certainty, wanting clarity, because I feel there's an overwhelming emotions here, and they could be overwhelmed by their emotions for you, wanting to get certain, wanting to see what the future holds here with the light and the stars, like the future light. Is it clear for them? Is there certainty? Is there clarity? Where are they headed? Where is all this emotion leading them? Are these aimless fish? Like, where's the abundance? This person might be very spiritual. I see praying, you know, so they might pray to God. They might pray to whatever their God is, source. I do feel there's a heaviness here in faith. This person could certainly be a mother, okay? I think they might have a child. This person, I feel, might have long hair, could have darker skin. Doesn't have to necessarily be. There might have been some words between you and this person, you know, maybe coming from you, or maybe, I don't know, there's something here about words. I'm seeing air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius now coming through. But I don't know, like harsh words or harsh things being said or things you didn't mean, or I don't know. I think this person is really seeing themselves for the first time of who they are and what they're capable of doing. They're coming into some enlightenment here, okay, of true self, like finding true self, like to the point where maybe other people don't understand them, you know? So let's pull tarot and see, like, what more, like, why is this person then thinking of you? Okay, beautiful message, Spirit. Thank you so much for that. Why is pile 3's person, this person we just saw here, why are they thinking of pile 3? Why is this person thinking of pile 3? What are their thoughts? Why are they thinking of pile 3? Right here, right now, Spirit. Clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of pile 3. Please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message. And thank you so much, pile 3, for allowing me to tap into your energy, the energy around you at this time. I'm truly blessed. Thank you so much. Why is this person thinking of pile 3? We have King of Cups. Wow. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We have the Two of Wands. We have the Ace of Cups in reverse. We have the Knight of Cups in, sorry, Knight of Swords. I said Knight of Cups. Knight of Swords in reverse. Why is this Two of Wands here, Spirit? We have the 10 Swords in reverse. We have the 8 Cups. I do feel one more. Actually, I feel 2 more. Queen of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, bottom of the deck, Empress energy. Wow, I don't read bottom of the deck in reverse, and under that 7 Wands. Okay, wow. So, Empress, mother energy, divine feminine. I was feeling it throughout this whole thing. The womb, okay, what were we getting here? I just want to tap into this energy. Yeah, womb, the rabbit, fertile, womb, birthing. Feeling energy. Yeah, even this mother energy was coming through. So this person could be a mother. You might feel a very protected energy from this person. Very soft. I feel divine feminine, you know, and a lot of love, unconditional love, lots of abundance. Beautiful energy here. So what's happening? I don't know. Like, do you feel like this person... well, I don't know what you feel, but I feel as though there's something here about the distance and something being over. So I don't know, like, did something end here between you and this person? Was there an abrupt ending? Did somebody block someone abruptly here? Did someone leave, or does someone feel like they're pulling away? You might have, I don't know, like, did this person walk away from you, or did you walk away from this person? Did you say something to hurt this person, so they walked away? Or if you left and you blocked them, like somebody walked away, I feel here, or if something's come to an end. Although, why is this person thinking of you? I feel like this person doesn't see there as being closure. And emotionally, I feel like this person is wanting to find happiness, okay? And maybe they see you as somebody here who left them high and dry. And I feel your energy coming through as this King of Cups. So I feel like you love this person. And here we have more mother energy, because Queen of Pentacles is sometimes known as the mother card, and she's pregnant, and same Empress, pregnant, fertility. Like, did you get this person pregnant? Is she a mother? Do you want to have a child with this person? Like, there's something here, very much mother energy. Maybe she's the mother of your child. But again, I don't feel for a lot of you guys that's the case. I don't know if you wanted to have a child, or you envisioned this in some way, or maybe this person's thinking this, but I think she's birthing something here. And it doesn't have to be literal, because for some of you guys, excuse me, with the Pentacles, it's like working with you to build a thing. like, I feel this person wants to build something with you, like build a family, build a business, build a relationship, like cultivate something here. You and them coming together, work together in a practical way here, you know, a coming together so that you guys can create something beautiful together. I feel this person wants to birth something, and I feel like you guys are apart or separated, and I feel this person feels like they're going within to say, am I emotionally happy being apart from this person? I feel this person is emotionally pulled in to review whether they're happy or not being in this situation. I think they see that you love them, or at least maybe you feel you love them, and maybe this person doesn't know if it's enough. Here's the two birds soaring. There's a choice here that needs to be made. And I think that this person is really contemplating, like, is love enough here? New beginning in love, and it's blocked. I feel like this person feels something's blocked here. Either you're incapable of giving this person love, or the love is stuck here in some way here, you know, and maybe it's because something ended, or maybe you're removed, or not, like, not confronting something here. Okay, this is having confronting something, like confronting the change, confronting the conversation, taking action, quick moving energy. This is like going the opposite way, retreating, blocked, blocking, you know, like pulling away. All these butterflies, transformation, changes, spiritual transformation, a whole bunch of butterflies. Like, I feel like, I don't know, like, are we refusing to take action on love, take action on our feelings, express love, you know? Like, I feel like this person's sitting at a crossroads here, having to choose which way they want to go, what emotionally makes them happy here. And I feel like something was painful that's ended, but doesn't, they never got closure, or they're needing closure on how to end something here in order for them to come to some sort of emotional peace. But I feel like this person wants to work with you, and maybe you're out of reach, or maybe you pulled away in some way, and so they're incapable of working with you, you know, because something's blocked here. Emperor, divine masculine energy. We have the Emperor and the Empress, you guys. Wow, wow, wow. Divine masculine, divine feminine counterparts here, okay? Divine counterparts. This person sees you as their equal. And here, this is a giving up energy. I don't know if you gave up on this person. They're feeling like you gave up, or like you're not wanting to fight, or like it's not worth you showing up here in some way. Like you chose not to. And so they have a choice to make here. Like emotionally, they have to look at what makes them happy. They're in search of their 9th cup. Yes. I don't think this person's emotionally fully happy here, okay, with the 8 of Cups. This is somebody who is unfulfilled emotionally, and they have to leave, walk away, and maybe this person left or called it quits. Maybe they're the ones who blocked. Maybe they're just pulled away abruptly, stopped talking, stopped communicating. There was no closure. There's an ending here. They had to walk away in order to find their 9th cup. 9th cups is where we emotionally are fulfilled, you know? And maybe because the Virgin and the Bully, like maybe you didn't treat this person all that great, because I feel emotionally this person has to find their happiness, and maybe they had to learn how to love self, give themselves love. Something's blocked about the way you love them, but I feel there is love here from you. Deep, deep love, and I feel like they see you as their equal, but I feel like someone's given up or isn't fighting. And I feel like this person wants to birth something here and work together and see eye to eye together. Yeah, find cohesion, turn lead into gold, like find balance. You showing up, them showing up, healing, a flow of energy in order to create the third thing. You know, like one cup coming together in order to create something cohesive, something beautiful. So I don't know, a family, a business, a partnership, a relationship. And they're at this sort of point where they got to choose. And I think someone's walked away, pulled away, feels this way, feels distant. Maybe energetically it's hurtful and distant, but it's not quite over. It just feels over. Yeah, interesting. Okay, we're going to pull some charms to see if we could get just a little bit more depth to this reading. Spirit, for beautiful pile number 3, can we get some more Okie dokie. What do we have? We have cherries. Look at that. I'm getting virgin from this again, from the cherries. So, I don't know, this person's pure. Maybe you're this person's first true love. Like, maybe this person's your first, or maybe this is the first person you actually felt sexually for. Like, I don't know. There's some sex energy coming through here with these cherries, okay? Maybe this person's first, or you want it to be, or something about this person's first. Could certainly be their first true love. Something sweet here with the cherries. I'm getting fertility here, like impregnation. Like I'm getting you impregnating this person. I don't know. Like, this is really interesting what I'm seeing here. Don't take it literal. Well, I don't know necessarily. You know, maybe you've envisioned this person as being the mother of your children. Like you could see it, or you could feel it, or there's something here maybe in past life, or so intense here, okay? Or maybe this person sees this or has dreams or visions of this. It could be the birthing of that thing. Here we see the dragon. Dragons, like, it could be the spiritual awakening, like the phoenix, where everything burns to a crisp here, and then we have to face fears and slay dragons in order to put ourselves together again. I feel this person's been through a battle with the calcification. Interesting. I said classification. What's classification? Two-tiered, multiple tiers. I feel this person's had to slay dragons, like certain parts of their lives have been very, very hard for them, you know? Yeah, I think you see this person as a warrior, and I think you see this person like very powerful energy. Maybe you feel like you want to be this person's protector, you know? You want to be this person's protector. You would slay dragons. I feel like you'd slay dragons for this person, is what I'm getting. This feels very fairy tale with all the Neptunian energy. I'm even getting like the Neptune god. What's his name? Triton? I don't know if that's from The Little Mermaid, but I'm getting Neptunian god here. I feel you want to protect this person. Okay, so we have this ornate little pendant. It looks like a pentacle, Ace of Pentacles, new beginning, you know, Ace of Cups, new beginning and emotions, and Ace of Pentacles. I feel something never got planted. I don't think that the Ace of Pentacle got planted. Something formalizing maybe what you mean to this person, or what this could be. Like the seed needs to be planted in some way. I feel this person wants to come together, but I feel like something needs to be planted. The Ace of Pentacles, the beginning of something here. That might take some time to grow. Turkey. Now, did we not read Turkey? Was this your pile? You guys, if it was, I mean, out of all the freaking cards. Wait, is this a turkey or is this a peacock? Oh my goodness, I think it's a peacock. I don't know why I said turkey. Okay, lots coming through. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is certainly a peacock, but I got to turkey again, and this is wild free spirit. You guys might be a wild free spirit as well. I feel there's a lot of mirroring here, okay? And I feel like your energy was coming through as somebody who might have felt like you've done unfair things maybe to this person. Maybe you wanted independence and freedom with the turkey that I'm feeling here. And maybe, I don't know, there's like a need for understanding what autonomy and freedom looks like, and learning about freedom and autonomy and a connection here, and connecting with another by being able to still make ourselves available emotionally. And maybe you've been unemotionally available to this person. And with the peacock, you could certainly be drawn to pile 2, okay? Because pile 2 was the peacock, and you guys could be flipped. Person pile 1, pile 2 could be the flip person of this. Most certainly with the peacock, because this came through. And peacock is ego. Pride. Someone might be sitting in pride, sitting in ego, having to shed something, you know? So I don't know, like maybe you're having to shed ego. Maybe you're, yeah, and with the cherries, something with the ego, having to get acknowledged, something having to get dealt with here in order for there to be a new beginning here, or something solidified. Here we have the eagle. And an eagle is has a higher perspective, can see from great distances, very clear, and the eagle will soar in when in the right timing. I feel like there is right timing for things to happen here, but I also feel like this person is quite ascended. They might see things from greater point of view here. Yeah, ascended energy. We have a football, so one of you guys could certainly play the game of football. This could be just like feeling like we're on the field, like playing a game, or having to go back and forth in some way, like the football goes, you know, like very slow movements one way and then slow movements. So it could be that this connection just doesn't ever feel like it's moving forward. It just feels like it's going back and forth, back and forth. It kind of might feel like a game, or started off as a game, or just seems very secluded in something that's not, yeah, not finished, or can't get to the end. I feel like it's just kind of stuck in a back and forth. Interesting. Maybe this person feels like this is going back and forth, you know? Like one step forward, two steps back, and then three steps forward, one step back. Like but it seems to me like there's a back and forth, and maybe they felt like you were playing games with them, or. And here we have the bird perched on the branch, the little birdie. So offering the olive branch, peaceful bird. I feel a peacefulness again from this person. Maybe you see them as this little like peaceful sort of pure thing here, who's always kind of giving. I feel like there's a giving energy here, like extending the olive branch. Like maybe this person is very kind, you know. Maybe they want to make peace here in some way with you, or you're not sure how to make peace with this person. And here we have a heart with the infinity sign. Kind of is giving me Celtic knot looking like thing, but it's certainly a heart with the infinity. So forever, this is forever love. This is, again, the never-ending story of love, you know, the unconditional love. This is giving me the never-ending game. Like, it's back and forth and back and forth, and I feel like there could be a lot of cycles here with this person, you know. But I feel there's a lot of unconditional love. I feel like you have this person's heart, is how this person feels, like stuck. This person's heart is stuck on you. Here's the tree of life. I'm telling you guys, this is family, mother, tree of life, or family tree. This person, if you don't have a family with this person, or is not happening in this lifetime, in the past, this was either the mother of your child, or you were the mother of their child, or vice versa, but there's a family, soul family tie here. There's a very deep, deep soulful connection here, and you guys go back very, very far here, okay? This person's thinking about stability. I think this person's thinking about long-term, what they can plant that's going to be stable. Here we have an ice skate. So one of you guys could skate, be a good skater, play games like hockey, or we see a football here. It could be an athlete. There could be snow in the region you're at with the skate, but I feel like this is, maybe this person feels like they were skating on thin ice. Like, you know, like they could fall through at any time. Like it was unsafe, like not stable. Something felt not safe, and I don't know, just like they could fall through at any time here, or like they were playing with matches, or playing a game, or skating. Also, I'm seeing a skating rink, and I'm seeing it's also confined, or like a small area. Same with the football field, it's like an area. Like, I don't know, like, is this connection confined to a certain time, certain place, certain... I feel this person feels very confined by how you guys connect. It has to be in the football dome, or in the ice rink. Like, it's not expansive, I feel here. It's limited. It's restricted. Same with this, like, infinity in the heart. It's like confined. Like, and then we're seeing the turkey, the wild spirit, the wild. Like, I feel this person wants open, wild as in like everything is like possible here, environment open. But I feel like they might feel it's only at a certain time they can see you, you know, or in a certain place where you're at. Or And I don't think this emotionally makes this person happy, because they're saying, is this emotionally what I want? Like someone who isn't available here to give me my ninth cup, who might be emotionally unavailable, who's only available at the football field, or again, they're not literal, but in that sort of environment, you know, from, I don't know, like from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. when they're on lunch break, and that's the only time I could see this person or talk to them, or, and then I feel like I'm on thin ice, or like I have to walk on thin ice and like stay in the vicinity of this person. Eiffel Tower, this is, oh, the Eiffel Tower, it was supposed to be a temporary structure. Okay, and then it became a permanent structure, but when it was built, it was meant to be a temporary structure here. And this person might feel as though they're not sure, like maybe this started off as something temporary, or they're not sure if they are just temporary. Again, needing the direction. Maybe they think you think they're temporary. Like I'm getting tower energy. Maybe something's fallen apart here that couldn't stand the test of time in some way. And I think this person wanted maybe family, wanted stability, wanted security, wants a 10 of Pentacles, wants to create. And maybe you've seen this as something that was only supposed to be temporary, or you couldn't provide the stability, you know? So again, Eiffel Tower is like romance with France, and maybe there was a lot of like surface romance, or like a fairy tale of a future, but the substance and the direction and the thing was never really solidified. And now it's like something that's there, but maybe it wasn't meant to be there, or something that they want is not something that, I don't know, could stand the test of time in some way here. Even though it's significant, you know, Eiffel Tower is a significant piece of structure here. I feel like this person's seeing something else. So I do feel like I want to pull a tarot card here with the Eiffel Tower. Okay, so what's this person thinking of pile number 3? Why is the Eiffel Tower here? Spirit, can we get a little bit more insight as to why this person is thinking of pile 3? What's with this Eiffel Tower? Thank you so much, Spirit. I am so blessed, so grateful. Thank you for this message. This person wants a seed for you to be interested in exploring a potential here of something that's solid, okay? They want to work with you. This is an opportunity here, like communicating about how we're going to plan for the future. And I feel like maybe this person feels like what you have with them might be temporary, or could fall down at any point, or it's just, it's still standing, but they're not sure if it's going to ever fall apart. Like you're just kind of building something with them, but they're like, is it sustainable? Is it going to stay here forever? Or is this something that's, yeah, is it going to stay here forever? Or is it something you're building that's just going to be taken apart here at any point because it's not providing me the long term here, like directionless? I feel like this person isn't really found direction with you, unsure of future. They're not sure, you know, which direction. Wanderlust, like they're not sure what direction here. I think this person wants direction, wants certainty, wants to know what you want, wants to have communication about what the future holds here. Okay, so maybe you haven't been clear with this person, or have not communicated what that looks like, have not chose yet to go down this path, or, and maybe, like I said, you've ran away, or you blocked them, or they're seeing you as someone who isn't wanting to confront and face this opportunity, someone who's removed from it. And so I feel like this person's had to reflect, okay? And I do feel as though this is a beautiful, unconditional, loving energy here who can birth something here with you, you know? And I feel you want to. I feel like you want to physically get with them, or impregnate this person with your energy in some way here, either physically, literally, spiritually, emotionally. I don't know. Like I feel like there's an overly flow of you kind of like surrounding this person here, like this dragon blowing their flames and just completely like obliterating this person, like in your energetic space. Wow. very intense reading. Okay, these readings have been beautiful, and I hope this resonated for you guys, okay? If this made sense, leave a comment. I'm still doing the private reading giveaway. All you have to do is be subscribed, like any one of my videos, and leave a comment, because I will be pulling from the comments section for the winner for March, and you could certainly win a free private reading, and I will see you soon. All right, bye.